What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan here. Good morning to you all. Ah, whew, what a day yesterday was, huh? What a day. Let's go ahead and get into this PlayStation news real quick. Before I get to the PlayStation news, I'm gonna hit you up with some other gaming news. All right, if you're playing Friday the 13th, get ready for some double XP, as well as some cool bonuses coming this week, as well as a free retro adjacent skin also. So there you go. That's coming for you guys in the new patch. Keep your eyes peeled. So there you go. Look forward to that. Let's get into other topics here. All right. Now, I talked about this game a while back. It's from the guys who created Life is Strange. A lot of you are interested. A lot of you guys say, hey, look, this game looks interesting. Thank you for bringing it up. And it's my pleasure. Life is Strange is an awesome game. But this rare is pretty cool. A lot. This is whoever made this said that the gameplay sold me on the actual game that he didn't even have interest in. I'm surprised he didn't have interest in. It's made from the guys who made Life is Strange. Awesome story. I'm expecting a lot of tough choices in this, and this is gonna be great. And what's even cool about this, it comes out in 2017. So keep your eyes open and look for it. We'll probably hear the actual release date though. At PSX, I don't know. I haven't really heard much, but I know it's coming in 2017. So we'll see it then. In other news, we got Far Cry 5. Now they're talking about big rigs, dogfights, and fishing. People were giving their impressions on it. Honestly, I'm not big on Far Cry, but I know a lot of people are. I'm not really big on it. I never got into it, but it looks interesting for you. I'm not really in on it, so excuse me. I don't really sound that impressed. It's not my type of game. It really is. It never was. But let me go ahead and don't worry. I'm gonna leave this in the description. All links will be in the description. Now let me get into a game that you know I'm hyped for. All right. Now you're wondering what's the game gonna be running on? Spider-Man PS4. What frame? What's the frame rate and what's the actual resolution? All right. So this is for the PS4 Pro version. Okay. So the frame rate and resolution details. Alright, Insomnia Games has provided more insight into the PlayStation 4 Pro version of Spider-Man, confirming that the highly anticipated superhero title will not run at 1080p 60. Yeah, it's not gonna be 1080p 60. Speaking with fans on Twitter, Ratchet & Clank developer revealed that the web-swinging adventure will perform at 4K via temporal injection. What is that? It's if I'm not mistaken, it's another technique they do. It's checkerboard rendering, but they're using tricks to get more detail and light. They showed this at when they first showed off the Pro. They were showing off the reflectors, how you can see more clarity in his reflectors. His suit had more so much. You can see the fabrics in the suit. They were doing stuff like that, and they're calling that temporal injection. So there you go. Although the frame rate will be 30 frames per second, apparently it's not feasible to have an open world game of Spider-Man's caliber running at a higher frame rate. Now I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, I understand they want to push 4K. But come on, man. Come on. I mean, yeah, it's a big world. Obviously, it's a big world. It's bigger than Sunset Overdrive. I get it. They want to fit as much possible they can, but at the same time, making it look good. I have no problem with that, but at the same time, the whole 4K aspect, this is why I said these new consoles should really just focus on 1080p 60. You know what I'm saying? The whole 4K aspect, yeah, it's cool to have, but it's really not a must, if that makes sense. Not a must. We need 1080p 60, but overall, I already know the game's going to be good. We've seen the gameplay. It looked amazing, but yeah, it's just I would love to see this in 1080p 60. That demo, I don't know. I didn't like it was 30, but if it was 30, that's great for 30 frames per second. But I don't think that was 30 frames per second. That demo we saw when he was playing might have been, though. It might have been. I gotta really look at it. I gotta look at Digital Foundry to get confirmation. Anyway. Okay, so that no, not really. An option to have the game run at 1080p 60. We will optimize for the best experience on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro, said Insomniac. So there you go. I obviously expect the game. I'm expecting this game to look good. I'm expecting it to play good. So hopefully, they did say they were focusing more on gameplay over the whole visual thing. So with that being said, I'll take this with a massive grain of salt. I'll let this slide. As long as you can get this game to run at if you're focusing on gameplay, if you can give me a solid 30 frames per second, no frame rate drops, okay, I can accept that. But if you know what I'm saying, but I would prefer 1080p 60. But at the same time, I understand why you're not giving me 1080p 60. It's a big world, and at the same time, you want to push the whole 4K market, get these things out here. So there you go. I mean, I'm not upset or anything about the game. I'm still hyped for the game. Just like I'm just like, wow, expecting a little bit more. But then again, after I look at what's really in it, it kind of does even out. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get into another topic. Still looking forward to this. Obviously, 2018, we're going to see it again. So we're actually going to see it and play it in 2018. So obviously, this is going to be on a lot of people's wish list until 2018. So they're obviously this game's has a lot more polish and a lot more testing to go through until then. So there you go. Let's go ahead and get into this one right here. Another game that has a lot of testing to go, but we saw some good gameplay. I'm really convinced we're gonna be playing different characters in this. But Detroit Become Human will release in 2018. It's been confirmed to be released in 2018. Now I'm gonna tell you right now, 2018 seems like the year that Sony just annihilates the competition. Literally everything is 2018. Days Gone, Spider-Man, this. What else was it? Not the remake. I don't think it was those remakes. It was a lot of other stuff we coming in 2018. But that's a big year. 2018. They're set. So hopefully we're gonna see more. I think Death Stranding is also pushed to 2018. So we're gonna say. Let me read a quote here. Okay, I just finished the script for Detroit. It took me more than 2 years, and that's working around 6 days a week. It's probably 20 times more complex than anything we've ever done. It's a lot for one brain to handle, David Cage said earlier this year. So there you go. Now, after seeing the gameplay of this at E3, and seeing the reveal of it at PSX, let me tell you something. Hopefully, this game is 3 times better than Beyond Two Souls. I actually like Beyond Two Souls, but at the same time, I understand why a lot of people didn't like Beyond Two Souls. Beyond Two Souls just, I don't know, it was all over the place, with the whole, you taking the control of the whole ghost and all that. A lot of people didn't necessarily like that, so it made sense a lot of people flocked away, but at the same time, I understand why they did that. So, that being said, we're going to see as we continue, but, it's a good game. Beyond Two Souls, it was a good game, just, had a lot of hiccups and a lot of other stuff, so, mostly because the story, a lot of people just probably weren't into the story as much as they were of, like, Heavy Rain. Like, Heavy Rain had so much more emotion to it, with, a killer that just basically testing a father and his love and his resolve and protect, and what he's willing to do to save his child. That's what the killer wants, and that's the crazy thing about it. What you got to do to get your son. So that's probably the best Quantum Dream game out. And it's on PlayStation 4. It's on PlayStation 3. It's called Heavy Rain. Go check that out. It's definitely worth your money, and I promise you absolutely love it. But as far as Detroit is concerned, I have high hopes for Detroit, but at the same time, I just hope they don't repeat the same mistakes that they did with, Beyond Two Souls. That's all. Detroit will last 8 to 10 hours in length. Okay. There you go. So it's going to be pretty long. That's pretty awesome. So there you go. All right, and the last bit of news I got for you, this right here is hardware related. PS4 dethrones Nintendo Switch in U.S. monthly sales. All right, so also the Wii Nintendo Switch, which has only recently launched. PlayStation 4 was the best-selling home console in North America or United States last month, according to the latest figures from NPD. Sony's flagship game system managed to fend off competition from Nintendo, which topped the hardware charts for 2 consecutive months. Following its debut in March 2017, as per the norm, we don't know how many PS4 units were shipped during May, although hardware sales overall reached 147 million during the period. Wow, that's a lot of countries. There you go. Or that's a lot of sales, representing a 7% growth. Despite this, total sales for the games industry dipped 11%, falling from 610 million in May 2016 to 542 million in the same period this year. The fall has been primarily attributed to a decline in software sales, which fell 20% year on year. The PS4 launched in November 2013, Europe and the US, and has since gone head to head with Microsoft's Xbox One. So his machine quickly established a significant lead over its rival, selling over 60 million units worldwide. Yeah, and certain people think a comeback is coming, which is pretty funny. But anyway, and drumming up to 487.8 million software sales to boot, Microsoft has remained quiet in regards to sales to its flagship system, but it's believed Xbox One has moved around half the numbers of PlayStation 4. With that being said, okay, so the numbers haven't really been confirmed, yet this dude's showing off an article saying that the numbers are close. Yeah, nothing's been confirmed. Okay, crap. That makes perfect sense. Last year saw the two major hardware launches for PlayStation 4 with the PlayStation 4 Pro and the PS4 Slim. The former is a high-end version of the console offering enhanced visuals and frame rate capabilities, with the Slim version essentially a revamped standard PS4, various cosmetic tweaks, meaning it doesn't take up as much space or consume as much power. Sony has a number of high-profile exclusives due out in 2018, including God of War, Detroit Become Human, Spider-Man. This year isn't looking too shabby either. Where is it? Okay, either mine, with the likes of Uncharted Lost Legacy, Gran Turismo Sport, and others fleshing out Sony's late 2017 lineup. Okay, so Gran Turismo Sport comes out this year? I thought it came out, okay, I didn't get a year for that, okay. So, okay, there you go. Gran Turismo comes out this year. Well, Uncharted and, what was the other one? That's all I had up there? Okay, well, we'll see. I'm sorry, I'm like literally waking up here. All right, well, there you go. Sony topped Nintendo software sales or hardware sales. What does this mean? Does this mean that Nintendo has run out of steam? No, it doesn't. This just goes to show when Nintendo needs to make consoles, man. You can't just like ride the demand on like and just keep like shipping out like pennies and going, hey, look, hey, we're gonna ride this hype train till we die. You know, we're gonna keep pushing out probably 2 million maybe 1 or 2 million consoles out there. You know, every month or so. Nah, you need to do like 10 million units every month. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that sort of thing. You gotta keep up with demand, and that's part of their. That's probably part of their whole strategy. Try to ride it even harder, but at the same time, you're gonna make people just go, you know what? I'm sick of waiting. You know. So there you go. There you go. That's all the news I got for you. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like the video. I will see you guys later in my other videos. If I make another one today, most likely probably will, because there's a certain thing I gotta say off my chest. Keep in mind, I will be making that. And don't worry, it's about a certain person. I think you guys know who that person is. But keep in mind, I will be doing that. I appreciate everybody who's came through yesterday. I appreciate that. We got a lot of love on that video. A lot of comments. Appreciate you. Like everybody's loving the feedback. Obviously, Friday is going to be a big day for not only us, but for everybody in general. It's going to be, you know, we're going to have a big podcast, hopefully. Or just a hangout, and everybody's, you know, we're going to talk about a lot of things. So, expect everybody to be back on here. And we're going to do what we do when we did last time. We're going to have fun. Talk about the very thing that we love, and that's gaming. All right? So, let's see if we get 300 subscribers. I said 200, but 300 subscribers. And my goal is 1,000, and we'll see how we do. All right, I'll see you guys later. You guys be good. Appreciate you again, and I will see you all later on. You guys be good. Deuces.